Okay, I've got my dough ball here. It's been sitting at room temperature for 2 hours because we did a cold ferment. So we want to bring it to room temperature and just let it warm up a little bit. So we're going to sprinkle some flour on it. We're going to use my little tool to lift it up very carefully. You do not want to deflate it, okay? Okay, you want to place it on some flour of choice. So it could be 00, it could be bread flour, it could be all-purpose flour. And you want to carefully coat it in flour. Okay, now move away the flour, place it down, and very gently start to stretch it, keeping in mind that you want to leave this nice border around the edge. That's going to be our cornicione in our beautiful Napolitana pizza. And you can see the bubbles starting in there. That's exactly, and I don't know if you could hear that, but you can see it's nice and airy, okay? And do not ever bring a rolling pin near this beautiful dough. So if you want a classic thin crust Italian pizza, do not use a rolling pin. It needs to be hand stretched. A rolling pin will make it tough, okay? So let me pull up our camera a bit so I can lift this and show you. Okay, you can also use a little bit of gravity. Now you can see I'm not deflating my cornicione, and gravity is helping stretch that. Look at that beautiful bubble. Okay, you could also continue to stretch it and spin it gently. Okay, this is a beautiful airy dough and we want to keep it that way. So here, let's get our camera up a little bit more. You can see it's almost the ideal size. You could also carefully flip it as well. I prefer to use a little bit of gravity. See, it's getting bigger. Okay, we're almost ready. So we're going to get a little bit of flour down on our peel. And not cornmeal. Cornmeal's old school. We don't use cornmeal, just use flour. Okay, and pop it down there. Okay, there you go. That is ready to dress with our sauce. So let's put our sauce on it. These are San Marzano DOP tomatoes. So if you want to learn all about the ingredients I use and my recipes for beautiful Napolitana style pizza dough for long ferments with a poulish, check out my pizza masterclass. We talk about a number of things: doughs, stretching, baking, the ingredients such as the tomatoes. I'm going to add a little pinch of oregano on this and a little bit of olive oil. Okay, and then I'll add the toppings of choice. Now, very important, before this, after you've had your toppings on, you're ready to go in the oven, you want to make sure it can slide, okay? So you want to make sure it's not going to get stuck on your peel when you bring it over to your wood-fired oven or over to your pizza stone. If it does stick, a little trick, sprinkle a little bit of flour around the edge using your handy-dandy little tool here. Just slide more flour under there. So if you don't work really quick, it could actually stick, and you don't want that, okay? So there you go. I'm going to finish topping this and slide this off into the oven. Ciao for now.